The high-end CPU 1518 from the controller family SIMATIC S7-1500 guarantees top performance and the utmost user-friendliness for high-end application in the machine-oriented automation. We would like to confirm this to our customers by using an application with various scenarios to compare the CPU 1518 with our previously fastest and most performant modular controller CPU 319. To do so, we used a typical customer project containing a sorting algorithm as well as various modules that process a huge variety of mathematical operations. These are typically found in regulating and positioning applications. We loaded the same project into both controllers. In the first scenario, we measured the cycle time of both CPUs without a communication load. The blocks in the program were called once. The CPU 319 processed the program in 5 milliseconds, whilst the CPU 1518 needed just 1 millisecond to do so. We then simulated an expansion of the machine with further parts and correspondingly called the block several times in the program, here approximately 60 times. With the CPU 319, we achieved a cycle time of 35 milliseconds. We determined that the CPU 1518 dealt with the same program in just 4 milliseconds. In the second scenario, in addition to the expanded program, we also measured the effect of the communication load. This consists of a 7 communication of a 64 kilobyte dataset with a master controller. For the CPU 319, the result is 55 milliseconds, and for the CPU 1518, just 5 milliseconds. At the end, let's have a look at how the two CPUs behave in case of errors. To do so, we set both controllers to stop. We then simulated a wire break by pulling the front plug of both digital input modules. The red LEDs on both modules indicate the error. The CPU 1518 immediately recognized and reported the error. The red LED flashes on the display and the alarm messages describes it in clear text. On the other hand, the CPU 319 reported nothing, since the diagnosis modules are not active in stop mode. This simple comparison with our formerly highest performing CPU 319 using these praxis-oriented scenarios confirms that with the CPU 1518, we have set a very strong standard and developed a controller that is the most performant of its class.